sayangs, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different and interesting, and it is the assumptions about me tag. So this trend has been going around the YouTube sphere for a while now, I think a couple of months ago, and I thought I would just jump on the bandwagon to produce one myself as well. I actually asked you guys on Instagram stories what were your assumptions about me, and I got a couple of pretty interesting ones and pretty super interesting ones as well. Generally, I think this is a very fun tag to do because then hopefully by the end of the video you guys will get to know more about me. So let's dive into the first one. Friendly and cheerful. Yeah, I guess that's correct. I'm pretty outgoing, very cheerful. But there are times when I'm too cheerful, like even when I'm sad or angry, I'm still laughing. So that is one problem. And yeah, I'm still learning how to express myself better. You are rich. I'm actually very rich. I'm very rich in God's love. Okay, if you're talking about monetary wise, I am not rich. I wasn't born in a filthy rich family, but my parents, they worked hard to provide for me, for my siblings as well. And after that, they just equipped us with survival skills, sent us to uni, and my dad actually made it a point to buy each of us a car. Not super expensive cars, but just enough to get us around to work. I'm not very rich, but I am very content with what I have. You look like someone who went to a boarding school before. False! I have never actually gone to a boarding school ever in my life. I think growing up, I've always been attending the school nearest to me. Distance-wise, location-wise, my parents, they were like, education is just standard. It's just up to you how you want to learn and how you want to be in school. So it doesn't matter where you go. That is basically what my parents told me. Yeah. You are an ARMY. Yes, I am definitely an ARMY. BTS, and my bias is Jungkook. But I wouldn't say I'm a hardcore fan. I love their songs and they're very talented, very funny bunch. I have to say that they're my current favorite boy band. Porn star. No. You hesitated when you were offered to be an artist. To be honest, nobody offered me to be an artist. I actually did everything by myself last year, and because I love singing, I love dancing, I love performing, I thought, hey, why not? I'll just do it. I don't need a management or a company to offer me to be an artist, because I think ultimately you can still do it independently, but if it helps, you can actually get signed to a talent management company who believes in you and also would support your dreams, your passion, and everything that you do. You're very lucky. False. I have never won a lucky draw before, so no, I'm not lucky. You're very secretive. Secretive? Actually, I'm kind of an open book. But I do keep certain private things to myself or to my close friends only. I actually choose what I want to share with you guys, because being in the public eye, there are some things that I would still want to keep private and to myself. So yeah, I guess I'm pretty secretive. You are very confident. True and false. There are days where I feel like I got this. I am on top of the world and I feel super assured, confident, just ready to take on the world. That kind of feeling. But there are days where I feel very insecure, have low self-esteem, feel like I cannot do certain things and I'm incapable of doing certain things. I mean, that is very normal because we are not born one-dimensional. We are human beings. We have many layers, and it changes throughout the season because change is the only constant. So I would say that it's a half and half. You are genuine. I am okay. I can be genuine, I think. I'll try. I think if I am comfortable with a person, I am 100% myself. Yeah. You are quite short. Sister, this is not an assumption. This is a fact. I am actually 160 centimeters tall or short, whatever you want to call it. But it's okay because I've already accepted it and I don't mind my height. It's actually pretty okay. I'm quite average. There are people who are shorter than me, so I don't really let height define who I am. Yeah. You have dropped your phone on your face before. Sis, this is not an assumption again. This is a fact. Because I've actually done it many times, and that is why I need this. I need this pop socket to keep my phone from falling on my face, so this actually really works. You like pineapple on pizza. False. I do not like pineapple on pizza. I like pineapple separately, but not on my pizza. I would actually pick them out. So my go-to pizza is always pepperoni, beef pepperoni, and because they don't have, you know, all the pineapples on it. Yeah. You are lazy. Yeah, I guess there are days where I feel lazy and it's totally fine. But in general, I like to be more productive, yeah, instead of just lazing around and being a sloth. I think I can do that for maybe 1 or 2 days max, like just not doing anything and just relaxing. But after that, I have the itch to just work, to just produce content, to do something new, plan ahead. So yeah, I guess it's a balance. I mean, that's what you want to do in life, find that balance. You can still carry out your purpose, but at the same time, don't forget to also have some me time and also self-care. The next one is very funny. After I read it, I had a good laugh. It is, you are the kind of person that would remind the teacher of yesterday's homework. I bet some of you guys actually do that, right? But false. I would never do that. I'm the person that's stopping the person who wants to remind the teacher, because I'm like, dude, why would you want to do that? Even though I finished my homework, I'll be like, no, if they don't ask for it, you don't give them, right? I mean, that's the only way. You can be gullible. Yes. Very true. There's one time, oh my gosh, Daryl did this to me, okay? So McDonald's, they came up with colored cones. I think it was pink and it was green, and it was just color for the sake of it. And then he took a picture of it and he sent it to me, and he was like, oh my gosh, there's a new flavor in town. I think he bought the green one, and he said the cone tastes like pandan. And I was so happy. I was like, you know what? I want to get it too. How about the pink one? What's the flavor? He said it's strawberry. So I went to McDonald's and I actually bought, I think I bought the green one. And I was like, why does mine not taste like pandan? Is there something wrong with my tongue? Like with my taste buds? And I texted him, I'm like, hey, there's something wrong with my cone because it doesn't taste like pandan. And he had a good laugh. I was just like, why? Why would you give me false hope and make fun of me? So yes, I can be quite gullible. Okay, next one. You get annoyed when people post a lot on stories. I don't really get annoyed. I mean, if at one point I am bored of the story, I'll just skip it. I mean, there's that option. So there's no point of getting annoyed because it's really your choice to stay on to watch the stories or not, right? You are sometimes a sore loser. Just sometimes, yeah, just sometimes. Especially when I'm playing games. I don't take it seriously. It's just fun to, you know, look like a sore loser because it makes everybody laugh. But there are times where I get super competitive. I'll ask for rematches. Yeah, maybe I'm competitive, but being a sore loser is just off and on. You are quite smart. I don't know how to measure that, but if it's just based on education, then I would say academically I've done pretty well in my entire life. For UPSR, I got straight A's, PMR was straight A's, SPM, straight A's as well. But up until when I took my diploma, I took IB. If you guys don't know, it's called International Baccalaureate Diploma, and it's the world's most rigorous diploma program. And I don't know why my father actually sent me there to a British school and take it. 2 years of my life, and I'm just like, how did I survive it? I actually did pretty well. It was an above average score. Despite being in a Malaysian education system for such a long time, and the switch to an international school with international syllabus, it kind of took me by surprise for the first year. I even found English hard because it was literature, and I've never been trained to do literature in Malaysia. The syllabus, it was insane. After that, I went to uni in Taylor's. I got a communications degree, and I think I passed with pretty good grades. Overall, just based on education, I think I'm alright. I'm smart. Yeah, I guess so, but I think in life, being book smart is not the point, and you shouldn't beat yourself up for it. I mean, it's very important to go to school and study, but at the same time, don't ever beat yourself up for having bad grades, because there are so many suicide cases these days. People just killing themselves just because they got bad grades, and I think that is very sad, because there's so much more to offer for you in life, and don't just let bad grades determine who you are, but I don't know, just discover your passion, discover your interest and what drives you, and go towards that more than just, you know, all the A's in your record book. And I don't even know where my record book is. Probably back in Penang, but I don't have it anymore, so that means it's not important. You are emotional. Yeah, I guess. But I don't cry easily. I don't know, I'm not sure. I can be emotional if you're just talking about being sad, but at the same time, I've developed like a front. I used to be very upset when I have problems with a friend or anything, but I think I'm so numb to it right now, and I've already just weed off friends that are toxic. And now I'm just keeping my close friends to, I guess, less than 10 of them, and I'm actually happier like that. So yeah. You were forced to audition for Club Mickey Mouse. Okay, this is false. It wasn't a forced thing, but I was actually encouraged to do it. I declined it at first because when the poster came out, they were looking for the head musketeer aged between 18 to 24. But I was 26 back then. This was in 2017. And I was like, yeah, I don't think I make the cut, judging from the age range. But then the production came back and said that, hey, why not you try anyway? I was like, yeah, if you really want me to try, I mean, there's nothing to lose. So I actually went there. It wasn't a forced thing. I declined it at first, but I did it anyway. And yeah, the rest is history. It was probably the best decision I've made, because if I did not audition for it, I wouldn't have met Wafi, Erisa, Dina, Elia, Faiz, and also Gabriel. They're like my little babies, my siblings. And I really love each and every one of them. It has been such a great experience working with them for 3 years. It didn't feel like work, because we are just having so much fun. You are Korean. No, I am not Korean, but I can introduce myself in Korean. Okay, go. 안녕하세요. 제 이름은 카리스입니다. 반갑습니다. Yeah. I can order food. 이모, 잡채 한 접시 주세요. 소주 주세요. 감사합니다. But no, I am not Korean. I'm Chinese. Both my parents are Chinese. My great-grandfather immigrated from China. And yeah, it has been a long time. But I'm born in Malaysia. Your bias for Blackpink is Jennie. Again, not an assumption. It is a fact. You love girly stuff, but you still have a tomboy heart deep inside. That is true because I grew up with a brother and he is 4 years older than me. So we played together the entire time, and what he liked, I liked. What he watched, I would watch. Things like Power Rangers, Dragon Ball, Slam Dunk, Pokemon. I would just play with him and watch with him. His little soldiers, his Robocop, his Tamiya. Although I had my Barbie dolls and more of the girly toys, but we kind of merged it together. Like his Robocop would just fight my Barbie doll. So it's kind of a good thing because I am not too girly, and he actually shaped me for being who I am today. So I'm not too super girly, and at the same time it's so funny because he got me in trouble most of the time. So that is my tomboy side. I would get in trouble. I would do things that, like, you know, some girls just won't do, like jumping from the cupboard to the bed. And I actually played in the drain with him, you know, because we want to find Ninja Turtles. It's just it was actually a lot of fun growing up with him, and I want to thank him for, you know, for balancing it out. Yeah, my sister, she influenced me in the girly side, the girly part, but my brother, yeah, I would just influence the tomboy side. So I guess I have the best of both worlds. You weigh less than 50 kilograms. The last time I weighed myself, I was 49.8 kilograms. So yes, I weigh less than 50 kilograms, but I actually don't really care about my weight. To be honest, to be 100% truthful, I don't really care about my weight because, you know, it could be muscle mass. At one point, I think I was working out a lot. I was more than 50 kilograms, so it's totally fine. It doesn't mean anything. I don't really care so much about it. Your real age is 16. False! Actually, no, yeah, I am 16 plus 12. You're kind, cute, and have flawless skin. Okay, so a lot of you guys were just complimenting the whole assumptions form. As much as what I want to thank you guys for it, I don't know how to answer them because I'll be like, yeah, thank you, but you know, that's not an assumption. But okay, I picked this one out because it says that I have flawless skin, which is false because I don't have flawless skin. I actually have a problem called syringoma. It's like skin tag around my eye area, and the causes are genetics or high cholesterol. I don't have high cholesterol at all. I did my full body checkup recently and my cholesterol levels are pretty good, so it must be hereditary. I think my mom or my dad has it, and yeah, that is a skin problem and it is a flaw. So yeah, no, I do not have flawless skin. But the cute and pretty part, thank you. Thank you so much. You are very kind. You are a Christian. Yes, I am a Christian. I was born in a Christian family. Growing up, I went to church with my parents and accepted Christ at the age of 12. Last but not least, you are a great leader. It's quite scary to say true or false. To just explain my side, I think I try my best to be a good leader. If you're referring to being the leader of Club Mickey Mouse, I would always tell the kids that I am not a good role model. I mean, I have made mistakes in life. I've done things I'm not proud of. I've made weird decisions, I guess, bad decisions, and there are consequences to that. So I would always tell the Musketeers that I'm not the perfect role model for you, but I will try to be a good one and I will always be there for you. Okay, so that is all the assumptions that I managed to answer, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you got to know a little bit more about me, how I grew up and my background as well. Hopefully the next round there will be more brutally honest ones, which I don't mind answering. That's what makes the tag more interesting. And thank you so much for spending time to watch this video, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to join the Chayangs family and hit the subscribe button. And if you have any comments, please leave it in the comment section down below. I would really love to read them. Until the next one, I will see you guys soon. Bye, Chayangs!